Hey, hey, hey. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Office Hours with Lenora. I bet you're wondering, why is she standing here in full-fledged nutcracker, elf outfit, whatever it is? Because it is December. It is the last month of the year. Many of us, all of us, those that are watching have survived. We made it here. So I'm celebrating. Join me, why don't you? All right. So I wish you could see this whole outfit. You guys can't. I have the tool and everything. The socks to match, naughty and nice, because I'm enjoying. I'm loving life. I'm finalizing some things and preparing for the future. In fact, that's what this office hours with Lenora is all about. I want to wish everyone a happy holidays, as well as let's get ready for 2021. Okay? So we all know that office hours with Lenora serves 3 points. The first one is to help those that are interested in a career in real estate learn about those options. The second one is to help students bridge the gap from being the student to actually passing that exam on the first attempt. And the third and final goal of office hours with Lenora is to help individuals that have already invested in a career in real estate stay in real estate. So, as you can tell, I love what I do. I'm happy and joyful and really, really appreciate this thing called real estate. Although 2020 has been tumultuous to say the least, it has created so many other opportunities that I want you to think about. The past 9 months has been hard for everyone. Personally, I've had some family members that have succumbed to the COVID-19 virus, some that are still in the hospital fighting right now, some that have overcome. But we're going to stand with joy. We're going to stand in peace. We're going to remain prayerful. We're going to watch the news and watch the vaccines go through and be passed among each and every one of us that are going to be taking them. And we're gonna wish and hope and pray for bigger and better things to come in 2021. So in real estate specifically, I wanted to make sure that not only did we close out the year, but we didn't start 2021 the way that we started in February and March and how we ended 2020. I want you to be ready. I want you to have some fire up under your feet. I want you to know that the sky is the limit, and we can go past the sky at this point. We can shoot for the stars because we've been able to overcome a lot of things in the past 9 months. So we won't stop today, okay? So let's talk about the holidays. What are you guys doing? I know what I'm doing. Nothing. I will be resting this holiday season and enjoying this time with my family, with my children, my immediate family, of course, that are in my household. So I like to say first, before anything else, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you once again for joining me on each and every episode of the Office Hours with Lenora. I try my best to come and bring information that just makes sense. Sometimes it ain't coming for everybody, but it is information that I hope that it's useful and that it helps you through your path on your path of real estate. So I wanted to start also with happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. I wrote down some from just different languages. Of course, Feliz Navidad, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, and then Omosaka. I hope I said that right for my people that are listening that might have a Japanese background. So learn something new every day. I research and I try to learn things. So I learned that was my new word of the day, and it means new beginnings in Japanese. Happy holidays and new beginnings and foraging ahead. So let's look at 2021. What are your plans? How are you planning to move forward and leave 2020 behind, but advance in such a way into 2021 that makes this year, this upcoming year, one of your best years ever? So let's set some plans. Have you thought about perhaps, I say hit the ground running. Start today. if you have not already. Many of you probably have, planning for 2021. Hit the ground running. Let's start visiting the different stores, the Walmarts, the office supply stores, and those things, and trying to get organized. Remember, it's tax time that's going to be coming up in the new year. You want to put your receipts and everything in order. You want to make sure that, because if this is the first year that you've been in real estate, remember I had a Facebook Live telling you what to do the first 6 months, the first 12 months, the first 18, 24 months of your career. This is the time to continue with that planning. So let's start preparing for that. As we're hitting the market, hitting the road and the ground running, this is around the time that things tend to slow down for the industry. So you're not probably going to see a lot of showings. You're not probably going to see it be as busy in terms of activities with people going live and showing you what's going on in a rehab or a flip or working with potential clients. That does not mean it's not happening. But if you're not, or if you're finding yourself not as busy at this time period, this is the best time for you to be working on education. Education meaning continuing education. Education meaning taking your pre-licensing course and getting that out of the way and creating that energy that you want to have around February and March when the actual market, the spring market, opens. So start preparing for that. Also, when you're off and hitting the road or the ground running, also start preparing yourself physically and mentally. Some of us, we've just been hit so hard with 2020. It's time to take a mental break. It's time to make sure that you are pouring back into yourself everything that you poured out to others. So take this time to breathe. Congratulations on making it this far. You can't save the world. Rome wasn't built in a day, but now is the time to again spend with those close relatives that are within your home and breathe. Okay? Let's also look at what 2021 is going to represent. It's a fresh slate. So although 2021 has handed us a bunch of crap in a handbasket and told us to deal with it, 2021 does not have to be like that. When you look at a fresh slate, just kind of take some tidbits from 2020, what may have not worked for you, what you found did work, and then build upon that. But if nothing worked at all, you get to begin again. So you start now preparing for 2021 and that rebuilding campaign, and again, to the stars you go. Also, I want you to position yourself when the floodgates open. That means when the spring market opens, I want you to be ready. I don't want anybody saying, I should have, I could have, I would have. That simply means that you didn't start today preparing. So prepare today. Make sure that you're getting the education up under your belt. It's a good time to even get CE out of the way so that you don't have to wait until April 30th if you're a managing broker, because this is the renewal cycle for managing brokers. Get your CE done now. You're resting, you're relaxing, you're more apt to take something in. Get it done now. Get it out the way. Let's also set realistic expectations. If you know that 2020, again, was rough, and you know that you didn't have the finances in place, or you didn't have the ability to obtain or reach the goals that you set for yourself, plan for those and expect those things to happen in February, March, all the way through December. What personal goals have you set for yourself? What business goals have you set for yourself? Have you created your budget for 2021? What's your marketing goals? Do you plan on working with X amount of clients every day, every week, every month? How many closings have you set up or prepared yourself for in 2021? On a monthly, a weekly, an annual basis. Prepare for all of that. Now is the time for you to be doing that, okay? Let's also remain adaptable. If 2020 have shown you nothing else, you need to remain adaptable. Everything just won't stay the same. Some people will probably never return back to the normal hustle and bustle of sitting at a desk in an office building the same way. Some companies might even transition to working remotely more, or some form of a transitional work life balance. Take that into consideration in your own business. Be adaptable. Where you found that you had to have on skates in 2020, you might need to get a new pair of skates in 2021 so that you can service more people and you can get more done. All I want you to know is take work-life balance into consideration very strongly, because we all know that life is not promised. It's not guaranteed to anyone. And we want to make sure that we are spending time with both our loved ones as well as growing our businesses and our careers. One final thing I wanted to touch upon is something that I do in my everyday life, including my business life, and that's creating and writing the vision for the next year. I believe that when you see it in front of you, you can check it off as you're achieving those goals. So I want to show you my personal vision board that I created for 2020. I am completing my 2021 vision boards for both business as well as personal, and I hope that it sparks an interest with you. Let me kind of turn the camera around here a little bit. And these are a couple of things that I want you to take a look at. First and foremost, I want everybody to go to the Walmart of the world, the Target of the world, the office supply stores of the world, and get yourself a dry erase board. One in particular that has the calendar month set up where you can just erase and plan for the month, each month of the year. The reason why I say get a dry erase board, because you might want to write out when your marketing things are going in and out. You might want to write out when you are going to be closing on a transaction. You might want to write out when you're going to be working with a specific person and what times you're going to be working with that person. That is important for two reasons. You get to see, so you get to stay organized. And number two, put this in an area where other people could possibly see it too. And that's for safety reasons. Because remember in September, we talked about realtor safety. This is another way for someone to know where your whereabouts are if something should happen to you. Okay? So the dry erase board serving 2 points, maybe 3 points, but get one. It helps to keep me organized. I've erased mine already for December because I've kind of accomplished everything that I wanted to do in December. I'm going to be writing out what I want to do in January on that dry erase board next. So behind me also at the top, you see this green poster board. So supply stores, again, Walmart, Target, all of those places. But this, in essence, is my vision board, my personal vision board. And you see, I'm shooting for this baby right here. That orange Corvette with the black wheels and the black interior and trimming is coming. That, for me, will be on my vision board every year because it's a personal goal. I'm 45 years old. My personal goal was to own a Corvette by my 50th birthday. And I'm on track and on target to do that. Can I go buy a Corvette today? Probably so. But for me, that's a milestone gift. So I'm setting expectations. I'm looking at it on a regular basis so that I know what to do going forward. And I'll check that off at my 50th birthday. You'll also see right above my head, I'm doing my best to relieve stress in my life. So I have to balance those things, including, Montana White, exercise. Get exercise in so that you have the energy and building that momentum to get you through your day. Eating better. Also paying some bills off. Forgiveness is on my board because I've got some stuff that's been going on in my personal life that I have to forgive people and things in order to heal myself and forgive myself. Because when you open up forgiveness, it's for you, the person. But when you open up forgiveness, it frees up and it opens those floodgates again for those things to come. So, although I've shown you some things about me and my personal, as well as 2020, and we've been here and we've talked about this pandemic, I am so looking forward to 2021. You can check the lineup of upcoming topics in 2021 We're going to be talking about wholesaling. We're going to talk about, so you think you want to become a managing broker. What does that look like? Questions that you can ask a sponsoring broker when you're interviewing, and so on and so forth. Once again, I thank you for spending your time, taking a break from your daily activities to spend with me on the Office Hours with Lanora series. All of this year has been the home edition. It'll continue to be the home edition the first quarter of the year, but I'm making moves over here, and I hope that you're making moves too. I bless your business. I bless your upcoming exams for all of those students that are going to be taking them. I also bless those of you that have not decided on a career in real estate as of yet, but you're thinking about it and you're nervous and that fear factor is playing a role. Step out of your body. Just do it, like Nike says, giving them credit. Just do it. What do you see your life being like a year from now? Let's talk about it. Meet me back on the very next Office Hours with Lanora in January. Be safe. Continue to wash those hands and wear your mask, and social distancing is a must. So I will be talking to you guys on the other side of the new year. Thank you again. God bless. Bye-bye.